Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I am Crypto Kip, and today the Fed has increased the interest rate by 0.75%. Absolutely huge news. And with that news, you'd think the markets would take a tumble, as this is devastating news for the markets. But contrary to what you might think, the markets actually pumped today. We're going to talk about that in this video, and we're going to talk about what happened with Zilliqa and what you should expect out of Zilliqa in the weeks and months ahead, because we had a huge pump today and we got to talk about that. You know, I've got some Zilliqa. I know y'all got some Zilliqa, or you're thinking about getting some Zilliqa, one of these Ethereum competitors. So there's a lot to talk about. Stay tuned to the end of the video. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you like the content. If you like free money, take advantage of the links in the description down below. There is $25 free when you sign up for Crypto.com, as well as when you use a referral code to Femex. You can go ahead, open up a long, open up a short, whatever you might think. When you deposit some money, you'll get some free money towards that trade. So take advantage while it's there, guys. Without further ado, let's take a peek at what's happening in the market. So again, the Fed increased the interest rates by 0.75% today. A lot of people thought it was going to be 1%. So maybe we're getting a little bit of a pump because the news isn't as bad as they thought it'd be, or maybe the news came and so, okay, the fear is over because now it's happened, right? It was the lead up maybe that scared everybody. Bitcoin up 3.66%. Ethereum up 5%, back above 1,200, which is good to see. Bitcoin is not really broken below $20,000 yet, which is encouraging, but it's not over yet. We could still have some downward momentum. When you look at some of the other players, you look at FTX up 8%, and you got Crypto.com, which is up 5%, and now Uniswap has actually flipped Crypto.com as well. But let's just take a peek at Zilliqa and see what's going on with Zill, which is all the way down at number 74 right now. So Zilliqa today is actually up 10.55%. At one point I saw an alert it was up 17% at one point today. So we have a spike going on, and it is climbing. It's climbing back up. Now, Bitcoin's climbing back up, Ethereum's climbing back up, and this is all riding on the news that the Fed announced these interest rate hikes. So take a peek at this. Yahoo Finance reports the Federal Reserve raises interest rates to 0.75%. They increased them by 0.75%, and that's the most they've raised it since 1994. So this is the worst it's been. This is the largest interest rate hike since 1994 in the last 20 years. Guys, that is history in the making. A lot of people are panicking and thinking there's a recession coming, which may be, may not be. Most likely, probably. Who knows? Maybe crypto can finally diverge from the main market and kind of go in its own course. Amid efforts to slow inflation. So inflation's so horrible. That's why they're doing this. And with this, you got a lot of people panicking because it's just admitting basically that, you know, this is out of control. And the only thing that the Fed can do to combat this inflation is raising the interest rates, which is going to be brutal for the market. And it's going to continue to keep us, you know, in that hole. They're trying to slow this inflation, but this is the only tool in their pocket. So that's what they've got going on right now, guys, and that's what you're seeing today. Now, I will say this. Just because the markets are pumping today doesn't mean that, like, we're going back up. You know, a lot of people that I'm talking to, in fact, a coworker of mine just was like, I don't understand. And my response is fake pump. You know, I think this is a fake pump. A lot of times they think it's over. People think it's over. You see the price going back up. You're going to buy the dip, right? But you got to keep in mind, you know, fear is still huge. These are good buying opportunities if you're DCAing, but you don't want to go all in a moment like this just because you see the price starting to go back up and you think, oh, bottom's in, because that might not necessarily be the case. And in fact, tomorrow when I do my video, I wouldn't be surprised if I was doing a video when everybody was panicking and the price all of a sudden tanks overnight. I hope I'm not right, but I could be. And these are opportunities for us to DCA and hold on. We want to buy Bitcoin and our favorite alts as they approach bottom. And we can't call bottom, but we can start to speculate on, well, we might be getting closer to the bottom as this bear market is ensuing. It is happening. And we're kind of waiting for our firm accumulation phase and the floor price for crypto and Bitcoin. And you know what? Even the TradFi markets, even traditional finance as well. Taking a peek at Zilliqa, though, I mean, it is up currently like I said, 10, 13% here on the day as it's rebounding with everything else. And they've got a lot going on, guys. I mean, they're a good project. They're a competitor to Ethereum, with Solana having its trouble, with Terra Luna dying, with some of the excitement dying off on some of the other large projects. I think there's opportunities for Zilliqa-like projects to come up and make their way into the top 50, top 20. And we've gone over some of the metrics on what that means for the price of Zilliqa. Check some of my other videos out about Zilliqa if you haven't done so. We're the Crypto Report. I'm Crypto Kip. We've got a lot of videos about Zilliqa where I'll talk about market cap and price predictions based on the rank of the coin. And it's currently number 74, so it's got a lot of upward momentum where it can go way up into the top 50, top 20 one day. Who knows? But they got a lot of good things going for them. They've got a competition going on for the 3 best sustainable fashion innovators, up to $15K in grants, and to create their fashion line in the Metapolis, which is the metaverse for Zilliqa. That's a huge thing they've got going on. The Metapolis is a great metaverse, got a lot of great graphics going on there, and they're very involved in gaming and skill to earn gaming, which is pretty cool. And you can check out some of this this session that's coming up here for this. Actually, you can go straight to YouTube and you can check that out, which, you know, I encourage you guys to go do. You want to learn more about these projects. You want to do your own research. And, you know, we want to figure out when we're going to start accumulating and why we want to start accumulating what projects. And this is the way to do it. You know, follow the social media and see what's going on here, guys. So a lot of big names joining Zilliqa, and you can see a couple of them. So there's a lot coming into the fold here for Zilliqa. Animoca Brands is, of course, a partner, which is great to see. Sandbox is partnering up with them in some capacity. So there's a lot of things that are happening where they're starting to design a lot of things in the Zilliqa metaverse, which is the Metapolis. So get ready. This was a big event in Amsterdam, which is probably helping them a little more than some of the other projects here today. That's probably why we're getting the price pump. So keep that in mind, guys. And if you're looking for an opportunity to buy, well, I mean, this is still it. I mean, you're looking at the opportunity here and you're seeing we're way, way down. And guys, it could keep going down. My number 1 recommendation is buy Bitcoin. And my number 2 recommendation is get your sights set on the other projects that you love, whether it's Zilliqa, Animal Concerts, whether you're talking about, you know, a smaller cap coin, whether you're talking about a mid to large cap coin. This is when you want to be eyeballing these markets, stacking up cash on the sidelines while DCAing into some of the top performing coins, which is really Bitcoin right now because it's going to hold its value best if we keep going down. And just keep going. Keep your chin high. Stay optimistic. I have a genuine smile here on the show today because I'm actually excited. You know, and it's tough, right? You know, if you bought in 2018, 2017 peak at $20,000, you're right back to square one. But that means you're not losing. And if you bought at 60K, well, then you're losing a little bit right now. But if you've been DCAing since 2016, you're winning, 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 guys. And that's what I want to keep you in mind. That's how we're going to win in the long term. When you look at the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, which I'm going to pull up for you, you got to see here that we're still in an extreme bit of fear. We're still at 7, which is still extreme fear. So this is a good buying opportunity, and we could continue to go down, like I said, but this meter's red, which means we should be buying. We should be focused on this right here. I want to show you guys it again. Look at this. We are at 7. So you got to check that out, and you got to keep that in mind. Keep it all in perspective, because the Bitcoin halving is just around the corner. It's in 2024, 2025. It's coming up, and that's when you know we're going to get another bull run, unless something chaotic happens, which we just don't even know yet. But Bitcoin is the king of crypto. You got to know it. Follow the trend. Look at Bitcoin. See what it's doing, because if Bitcoin goes up, your altcoins are going to come back up too. That's all I got for you guys in this video. Keep an eye on Zilliqa and stay tuned to the Crypto Report. I'm Crypto Kip. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Smash your like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, guys, you got a DCA hodl, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody.